the scores, all the highlights, and the greatest fans. You're watching Mid-Michigan's original Hometown Hoops on NBC 25.
Good evening, everybody. I'll introduce myself. I'm Tom Escher, the newest member of the NBC 25 sports team. Will anchor your sports coverage alongside Corey Kopic here. I'm excited to get started, Corey.
He is brand new, fresh out of the wrapper, and ready to get started. Welcome to Mid-Michigan,
Thank you.
And speaking of getting started, we have a full slate of games tonight.
Yeah, we sure do, Corey. And we begin with one of the best games of the night. Alma taking on Michigan Lutheran Seminary up in Saginaw. Alma just one loss, and your 7-footer Dylan Carl, a big reason for that. MLS undefeated, though. Should be a good game. 2 years ago, Nate Lindlof, he made 7 threes against Alma. He makes his first one tonight, too. They can shoot it as well. A little bit later, here's Ben Berger here, another guy hitting a 3. Cardinals have an early advantage in the first half, but here comes Carl. Here, watch this block underneath, and then the one-handed outlet pass, and then on the other end, a pretty finish by Connor Bedrord with the right hand. Nice there. Later on, Ryan Corneggio, he gets blocked, but he stays with it. Strong finish as it finally trickles in, and the foul. Coach JT Cleveland clapping. He's happy with that, but he's not happy with this. Casey Williams, the beautiful steal. He's a hurt bum toe. Still finishes. MLS stays unbeaten, winning 57-50. But that's not the only big game tonight, Corey. What a matchup for our game of the week.
It absolutely was. Powers Catholic hosting Flint Southwestern. These two teams met with completely even records, both 7-3 overall, 3-2 in the Saginaw Valley South Conference. And they met back in December. Powers won by 10, so revenge was on the mind of the Knights for our game of the week. It was a packed house. And Powers Catholic, and they gave the crowd plenty to cheer about early in the first. Off the miss, it's T.J. Edwards with a half-court bounce pass to a streaking Michael Herzog, who lays it up and in. The Chargers get off to a fast start. Later in the period, Dennis Towns comes up with the steal. He would take it the distance, draw the foul, and hit the circus shot. Towns has been big all year as he continued that trend tonight. Powers started the game on an 11-0 run. Josh Moore for Southwestern stops the bleeding here with a little putback as the Knights start to fight back. The next time down the floor, though, it's Towns again all by himself in the low block. Powers Catholic wins 79-68.
That's a good game of the week there. More boys varsity. Fenton Tigers versus the Holly Broncos in the third quarter. Holly's Jake Daniels drives down the lane, full force, the easy layup. Holly leads 45-30. Fenton's Dylan Gardner here spins, dribbles, pump fakes, and howls in the two-point basket. Those fans not happy with that one. Fenton closes the gap to 13. Holly's Bo LePage takes it back a little bit later, shoots it from the three-point line, and yes, that counts for 3 points. But it was the Tigers, Steven Redmond, driving it down the paint here for the two-point layup. Holly wins at 74-52 over the Tigers.
Milford was at Grand Blanc in girls basketball. We're going to pick it up in the first quarter. Grand Blanc's Marissa Wade whips it to Maya Gilliam. She shoots and cans the 3-ball. Grand Blanc on top by 3. Back the other way, Milford's Bretta Lovera grabs the rebound and puts it up and in. Holly wrestles the lead away from the Bobcats. Then some nice passing here. Jenna Ensley finds Amy Podokitz, who banks in the little chip shot. Holly was up by 7. Later in the period, Aubrey Long finds little resistance as she takes it to the rack. Milford wins 39-35.
She had a little hesitation there too, Corey. Other scores to pass along tonight. Clio beats Linden 55-50. A few games go into OT tonight. Beecher takes down Mount Morris 57-53 in an extra period.
Maurice hammers Atherton 44-17, and Powers Catholic does the same to Flint Southwestern. They win 72-41.
But we have so much more to come on Hometown Hoops. Corey and I will put on the full court press.
And we still have to show you why Midland Dow and Saginaw Heritage was the best girls matchup of the night as Hometown Hoops continue to go to the break.